newest services that just got released, and that is our Easy Power Earn and Save card. So we're going to kind of go through a short tutorial about how it works, how you get it, how you set it up, and all that stuff. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how we can use this to actually recruit, right? And have it be a way to go back to those 5 steps that Aaron just touched on, but using the gift card, okay? So the first thing we need to understand with this is that it is perfect timing, right? Like, we are in the perfect moment. We've all known that. Anybody that's in industry veteran, like most of us are here, we know that this time frame, October, November, December, perfect because people are in a spending mood, and we have the benefit of being able to say, you know what, we have everything, right? We're not a specific thing. We don't get to just make money when people buy a specific thing, right? We get to say, oh, you're going out to dinner? Hey, I can, help you out with that, right? And we get to make money when people go and do all these things. So super fun, this whole concept, because it literally is anything that anybody could ever want. In just the worst case scenario, you get them an Amazon card and they can go buy whatever they want on Amazon, right? With millions of items. So really, really awesome, amazing concept that we have here, where we can give it forward. As Richard Smith likes to say with all of this, this is all about giving, right? We're going to change our culture here. We're not selling, we're giving, and we get to give gifts of gift cards with this amazing program. So how does it work? Well, we have an app, right? That's super fun. Everybody's on apps nowadays. Apps make things so easy because you can do it right from the convenience of your home. You don't have to type in web addresses and all that stuff. You just open the app and you log in and away you go. So whether you're on an iPhone or you're on an Android, doesn't matter. We have it for both, okay? You just go to the App Store, the Play Store, and you download that thing and you install it, okay? Then you're going to want to click on open, right? You tap open there and it will open up and it will bring you to the login screen. Now, here's where you're going to put in your phone number. That's how you log in on the app. If anyone is having problems signing in with their phone number on this, it possibly could be because the phone number is not matching inside your back office. So just make sure that if that's happening, you contact support, make sure you have the correct phone number on your account so it matches up, and then that will synchronize, and then you'll be able to log in. It will send you a text the very first time that will then allow you to put in the code that you get in the text, and you can verify that code, and then it will take you to this page where you just leave the settings default, right? You don't have to mess with any of that, and you just click on continue. And then you're now at this page right here. This is also another little point where people kind of get stuck because they see, oh, it says it's unavailable and what's going on, and they don't read the small green print that says go to Easy Power Program. So next step is click on that green link there, and that will then take you in to where you can now fund your card and proceed, okay? So having said that, the first step with all of this is you need to fund the card. Okay, so the first thing you'll see there before you can do anything is you got to put some money into the account, and you do that by clicking on Fund Card. And then it's going to ask you to either add a new card, or if you have one on there, it will show the card that you have saved on file. And then if you try and put in an amount lower than $100, it will give you an error saying that, nope, it's got to be $100. So yes, you do have to fund it with a minimum of $100. Okay. Now, there is also going to be, you can see it kind of down here in the dark part, but there is a 2% fee right now that is happening when you fund the account. Okay. I want to make it very clear that that is temporary. That is a temporary fee that will go away in the future as soon as we get all the banking and everything all integrated. So don't stress about it. Just know for right now, 2% fee is not a big deal, knowing that we are getting our double Z bucks, right, as we purchase these gift cards and everything. So just know that. Just, okay, I'm paying 2%, but I'm getting, right, however much, 200 Z-Bucks, for my purchase. Yeah, definitely worth it. Don't stress about it. It's not a big deal. And good news, that will go away in the future. Okay, so now you funded the account, you've got some money in there. So now we're going to go purchase a card. Oh, and actually, one thing I just remembered, I forgot to put this in the slides, but this was something I learned this morning from somebody that mentioned it, and it's a good point. I just realized this. So when you're funding the card, a lot of people will say, well, I have my American Express, or I have my, whatever other card that I use that, gives me frequent flyer miles, or it gives me, cash back or whatever. Well, good news, friends. Guess what? You can actually put that card on here. Okay. So you purchase you fund the Easy Power and Save with the card that you're using for whatever it is, frequent flyer miles or cash back or whatever. So you're getting that. And now you're also getting the Z-Bucks, and you're also going to get the cash back once the Easy Power and Save thing goes. So you're kind of like triple dipping, right? I hadn't even thought of that before. Like, oh my gosh, that's right. You can fund this thing with one of those other cards and still get your cash back or your rewards or whatever, and still get your Z-Bucks and still get your cash back once we have the Power Save account. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there because I learned that just this morning. But anyway, so you go on and you click on purchase a card, and now it's going to bring up the menu. Okay. And the menu, you can pick from all different kinds of cards. You've got over 300 different vendors. Okay. And once you pick what kind of card you want to buy, then you're going to name it. In this case, let's say I picked GameStop. All right. So this is a card for me. In this situation, I'm buying the card for me. And so, I'm going to buy myself the new Spider-Man 2 game that just came out, right, for PlayStation 5. So, yep, I'm going to make sure I'm getting plenty of Z-Bucks for buying Spider-Man 2 for my PlayStation. So I'm going to get myself that $100 GameStop card. And yes, I am going to pay $1.50 fixed fee in this situation. Okay. And then I'm going to click on submit, and it's going to give me that card instantly. Now, if I'm buying a card for a friend or somebody that I want to send it to, I click on gift a card. Okay, so instead of on the left, it's in my card, you click on gift a card, and now you can choose the same thing. It's I'm giving a gift card to my mom, right, from Amazon for her birthday. And so I click on that, Amazon, my mom, I'm going to do $100 to my mom. It's going to charge me the $1.50 fee. And then how do I want to send it? So I can send it via email or text. Okay. So I put in her information, my mom at mymom.com, or her phone number, and then I click submit. And that then will send her that gift card. Okay. Now, let's assume you have your card there and you're saying, hey, you know what? I just got myself a Texas Roadhouse card. I'm going out to dinner tonight. How do I use it? Well, you click on it, right? So you click on the cards at the bottom of your app, and that brings up your cards there. You got your Texas Roadhouse, and that brings it up, okay? And so then you just click on the picture of the card, and that flips it over and gives you the actual barcode number. You have to activate it, okay? So when you activate it by clicking on the back, it has an actual activate button. Now, this is really fun. You can actually either activate it and then use it right there at Texas Roadhouse, right? Texas Roadhouse has the little thing at the table. You can scan it, or you can give it to to your server. Either way, doesn't matter. But the other really cool thing is that you can actually change it. Okay, you can switch it. So let's say I gave that Amazon card to my mom, and she said, I actually don't really want Amazon, right? I want something else, right? Or whatever it is, right? She's like, oh, you know what? I just realized I could use this at an Airbnb or whatever it is she's thinking of. She can actually go in there and click on switch card, right? Well, in this case, let's say it was me. I was switching that Texas Roadhouse card, and I wanted an Amazon card. So I click on switch, and boom, instantly it switches over to an Amazon card. Wow. I mean, it's just like you don't have to wait. There's no, processing time. It's just instant. Boom. All of a sudden, that $25 turns into an Amazon $25 card, and away I go, right? It's super, super amazing. Okay, so that's really fun. And you can switch back as many times as you want. Like I was testing with this, and I actually did that. I switched it from my Texas Roadhouse to my Amazon and back, and right, like you can switch as many times as you want. There's no fees to do that or anything, right? It's just you just do it. Okay, so that's super fun. Now, here's the other fun thing. When you gift the card to somebody, you actually there's a link up at the top. You can see that. Okay, so it says, "Hey, Jeremy has sent you a gift card." So to learn more about how Transact Card is changing the world of banking, click here. And they're going to be able to click there. So you could tell somebody, hey, I just sent you that gift card and hope you enjoy it and everything. Hey, why don't you, click on the link up there? Just kind of remind them, right? And then they might click on it. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to take them right to your Replicate website where they can now learn more, watch the video, and potentially sign up, right? How cool is that? All just because you sent them a card, it could be for whatever reason, and now they have a link back to you because they might think this is super cool. How do I get involved, right? And they want to know more. So let's go through some of the quick, frequently asked questions about this. First thing is this a replacement for the Transact card? Absolutely not, right? No, this is just part of the whole entire ecosystem, right? This was able to get done a little bit quicker than the actual Transact card that's coming a bit later. So we have this now. It's available now. It's a way we can start using it to earn the Z-Bucks, to start recruiting, like I just shared, and take advantage of what we've got early, right before our launch. Okay. So when do we get funds in a PowerSave account? Because as I mentioned, one of the other benefits to this is, we're triple dipping, right? We're using our whatever card to fund it. But or if we use our own Transact card, then that 2% fee is waived, right? So that's kind of the caveat, is that if you do use the other third-party card, you'll probably still have to pay that 2% fee. If you use your own Transact card account, once that's available, then that 2% fee is no longer applied. Okay, so you just kind of have to decide which one you prefer. But then the third part of that is the cash back piece, right? We know that through this program, Easy Back, we're going to get a certain amount of cash back from the vendors, whether it's Walmart or Olive Garden or whoever. They're willing to give us back a certain percentage of that purchase, of that dining out or that grocery purchase, whatever it is, because they're grateful that you used a gift card instead of a different card, right? And so you're going to get that back into the PowerSave. Now, when does that happen? After the launch. After the launch, when we actually have our PowerSave account and everything's up and running, that's when that will start to happen. Okay, and anything that happens before that, unfortunately, is not retroactive. Okay, so what you're getting right now, double Z-Bucks, okay, should be good enough. But in the future, after our launch, we will be getting that cash back into our PowerSave. Why are we doing it now? Because we could, right? Because we felt like we wanted to give some more value to the members while we're waiting. So why not do it? Why not let people go out and start earning Z-Bucks through this amazing program? Now, is it temporary? Of course not. No, this is here to stay. It's part of the permanent Venmo solution to the ecosystem, and it's going to actually just keep getting better and better over time. They're going to add more functionality to it. Can we use the Easy Power Card to buy things at stores that are online? Absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to use it online. You can go into an actual brick and mortar store, right? Restaurants and other places, and use it there. Absolutely no problem. Do you have to go through KYC? No. Everybody gets approved for this. Everybody can do this, okay? No questions asked. You just sign up and you're part of it, and you get this as part of the program. And how do you access it to fund it? You just do it right through your mobile app, like I just showed you. And then the final question is that 2% fee permanent? No. Once we have the bank account, then that 2% fee goes away. But we will still have the $1.50 per card. That's just part of how it works. But again, remember, we're getting the Z-Bucks and we're getting that cash back. So that $1.50, that's just no brainer, right? As far as I'm concerned. All right. So how do we use this to recruit, right? Like, you could literally be on an airplane, You can share it with your Uber driver. You can invite people to live events with it, right? Like, hey, come to live event. I'm raffling out a $25 gift card for anybody that brings a certain amount of people to the Zoom. You can invite people. Just do giveaways on your social media, right? Like, hey, I'm doing a thing. Whoever gives me the most likes or whatever, I'm going to give them a gift card. Like all kinds of ways that you can use this. You can use it for fundraisers. You can use it as a thank you gift. And in the future, this is something that I'm super excited about, is the plan is, of course, to use this to do your Transact card membership. So at some point, you could potentially create a gift card for Transact card membership and give that to somebody so they can have that $25 annual fee for being a Transact card member covered because you paid for it as a thank you or whatever. So lots of ways to use this. This is so fun. As I mentioned, just sending out the card. It's got the link right in there, and it's just a great way to get people to go, oh, it actually works. This is actually saving people money. This is actually a fun way to show how Transact card is not just one category. It's everything. And that is what's so special about this. So with that, thank you so much. And I'll turn it back to you, Mike.